Hi, my name is Gary Moore. I'm the Active Skills and Communities Partnership Officer within the Active Skills team. The role is to work with key partners and stakeholders to remove the barriers for young people to access sport and physical activity within care experience. Working with a number of different groups across the Health and Social Care Partnership team within this role, ranging from kinship families, those in residential houses, foster and adoption, and we do an awful lot of work around our third sector organisations such as Children's First and Barnardo's. I think a lot of the young people from the care experience background probably don't get an awful lot of opportunities to take part in something like this. The experience we've got on offer, and I think not only for them to leave their community but to come to a national sports centre which is right on our back door in North Ayrshire, I think is definitely a highlight. I don't think many people get an opportunity like that, so I think it's great we've got it at our back door, and it's great for them to experience something that they probably have never done before. There's a number of systems and processes that we need to put in place for some of these young people to get here. There's a lot of planning behind the scenes with the partners. So, for example, with the young carers team here this week, and the process for that actually started way back in October. And it's all about what systems we can put in place for them to make sure they can come to the centre. And that's all done, whether it's doing the bookings with Nancy, whether it's speaking to Gareth and the coaching team about what the activity list is going to look like and what the plan is going to look like. And then once we get here to the centre, I think it's the support we get from whether it's senior staff or whether it's front of house staff or whether it's the cleaning department or whether it's the catering. Collectively, everybody's got a role to play in making sure this experience is great for them. There's a number of different highlights. There's, for us, sport's just a vehicle to get them here. I think when we tell the young people they're coming here to take part in sport and physical activity, they're a bit kind of taken back to start off with. I think once they come here and they settle in, they understand that there's more than just taking part. I think what they can see from the sports centre, there's more roles within sport rather than just actually taking part in it. So I think that goes down really well with them, and it's something that they can maybe think, you know what, I could have a role within that team. I could maybe be part of a catering team. I could be part of front house staff. So I think all these things are good for the young people to see that. In terms of the highlights, there's young people who feel as if they went away with a sense of achievement. They've managed to take part in a sport, or they've even managed to climb up the hill at the back of the centre, and it's something they've never done before. Or to the kind of softer skills where some of the young people would actually say they felt as if they were treated like royalty, and that's all down to the welcoming they've got as soon as they walk through that front door. As soon as you see the front of house team welcoming people in, they feel a kind of sense of belonging. They feel like part of something, and they almost feel valued as well, which is really, really important, I think, for these young people. I think there's been a number of different experiences. I said we gather a lot of feedback and a lot of information from the young people. It's been really positive. Some of the young people have managed to, who are maybe on reduced timetables at school, from this experience have actually managed to go back to school longer term. Maybe whether they've only been there for 2 days, they've managed to go back for 3 days because they feel good within themselves. We've had some young people who have managed to access some of our extracurricular programmes within the school environment, or even move on to community club pathways. So they're now out in the community, mixing with and socialising with other people that they wouldn't normally do. And that's all been from gaining a bit of confidence here at the centre, which has been great. But can I thank the staff enough? I think it's a great centre. I think it's so welcoming. I think we've got a great partnership that everybody works well as a team to make it the best experience for these young people.